Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We're going to be doing a tarot card reading today for the sign of Virgo. So if you have sun, moon, and or rising sign, there may be a message for you here today. Please excuse me, I clearly cannot talk today. I will try my best, but I hope y'all are doing well. We are well into 2025, and I hope so far it's been a good start of the year. We're going to take a look here and see what kind of messages are coming through from Spirit. So Virgo, ooh, we've got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So someone is nostalgic. Someone is looking at the past, maybe remembering things. We're going to see how this ties in. So we have got in our past Six of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Virgo, I'm feeling like you were in a very good spot. And this is, this is making me think of maybe a job. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this is usually, wealth, right? This is money. This is happy family. This is all of the things in life, right? The nice cars, house, all of those. Level 10, right? And I feel like that's where you were. And this could even just be like a really good job, or just feeling like you were in a very stable spot with these things. And I feel too, with this Six of Wands here, you felt good about it. And I feel like other people did too. This is a good card for letting me know that you were recognized by other people for whatever you were doing. That being said, we've got the Five of Wands here that is on top of these two cards, which is interesting because the Five of Wands is telling me even though you had all these things, there was still some sort of internal struggle that was happening. So you still felt like something was off, right? Even though you were being recognized, you're at a 10, right? Maybe the money was flowing in. Maybe it just wasn't making you happy, right? We've got this internal struggle or some sort of conflict. We can say that too. It doesn't necessarily have to be an internal struggle. It could just be a conflict, that this was causing some kind of conflict. So that being said, I think you walked away from all that. I think that you really just, I'm going to say ran away from all that. We have got this King of Swords here. This is decisions, right? This is logic, thought. Really, with the swords, especially the king and the queen, I feel like this is cutting through the BS and getting down to the root of whatever is going on. And that's where you're at right here. And the root is that you are feeling burdened by all of this. Maybe at this point, it is now becoming too much to carry. The conflict could be too much for you to deal with, whether it is inner or outer, because we've got this Ten of Wands, and this card is all about releasing baggage, walking away, releasing the burden, right? You can call it what you want to call it. It's heavy. It's heavy and it is no longer comfortable. And I feel like these cards are saying that you are sick of carrying it. Or not even, I don't even know if sick of carrying it is the right word. I feel like it is more, you cannot carry it anymore. We've also got this paired with this Knight of Wands, which is really the exact opposite. But I do want to point out all of these cards make me think of movement. We've got birds, we've got oxen and horses. And look at this trail, right? Trail up the mountain. He's got mountains. I feel like someone could be traveling somewhere. Either that or I'm almost hearing maybe this is a job or a relationship or something that you have to travel for, and it is no longer easy for you to travel there anymore. So with this Knight of Wands, this is the passion, right? This is passion and actions. And right now, that's where you're at. You are, I feel like, getting ready to take some actions if you have not already taken an action towards towards resolving this, right? Moving away from whatever is heavy and moving towards whatever is lighting you on fire right now. So, and I say lighting you on fire in a good way. So it's interesting because once again, like, this is making me think of fast movement. You are moving quickly towards something better. And so something's about to change in a major way. And I feel like you want it to. And maybe right now, you're just feeling the burden, you're feeling the heaviness and the heart, your heart is stirring and saying, I need to do something about this, but you're not quite sure what. You will get there. Virgo, you will get there, because this here is the king. This is the Knight of Swords. And so knights are definitely action cards. This one is fast action. So whatever you do, when you finally come to that conclusion, you're gonna make a decision, and it's just gonna be like lickety split. Everything's changed, right? Everything's changed. We've got paired with this Knight of Swords, the Devil and the Death and Rebirth card. So this is your devil, right? Whatever situation I am talking about, this is your devil. This is something that you feel is holding you back. And although on the outside it looked like good to other people, right? To an outsider looking in, it would look like you had it all. But inside, in your heart, you feel that it is not what you want. And I feel like maybe even still, you're putting on an act, right? And I want to say this before I really get into those cards, because this kind of this is how I have these cards, right? So if you look at the king and these are two very somber cards, but on top of it, we've got this woman smiling here, right? And I feel like, she looks happy and beautiful. I feel like that is what is happening in your life. Inside, there is turmoil, your mind is going, your heart is heavy, and on the outside, maybe you just make it look like everything's awesome, right? And it's really not that way. That's why it's the devil, right? That is why it is the devil card, and it is really, you feel chained to it, right? Because, you do, right? For whatever reason it is that it's not working for you, you are going to be recognizing that and moving away from it. And when you do, everything's going to change. It is really going to be a rebirth for you. So it's interesting too, because I feel like you are going someplace, like physically going someplace. Even this card has a motorcycle on it. So, we've got an element of travel here that is being shown to me as well. Virgo. There is an element of travel here. Sorry about that, Virgo. I'm on like my third video today, so, I could be, I was misspoke there. So let's go ahead. Let's get these challenge and guidance cards. Interesting. So it's interesting. Yeah. Eight of Cups, right? Virgo, you're gearing up to walk away from things that are not in line with you emotionally and spiritually. Really, like you are getting in touch with what your heart wants and moving towards that. And I feel like this isn't a bad thing, right? Whatever this was in the past here, whatever this 10 of Pentacles was, you worked really hard to get it. And it's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing that you achieved that. It's just not where you're at anymore. I feel like, I'm not feeling like you're in a bad situation per se. I just feel like, you've learned everything you can learn here. And really that's the challenge, right? We've got the World and we've got the Four of Wands. So the challenge is, like I just said, you've learned everything that you can learn here. We've got the World, and that, that is saying that you've completed this cycle, right? You've gained everything here. And so this could also have to do with the internet, right? If there is something having to do with the internet that is making this a challenge, it's also pointing at that. That being said, the other challenge is the long-term commitment. This is something that is, maybe it's been happening for a long time. Maybe you are in a position where you are being pressured to commit to something, or you've already committed, right? Maybe this is, with the 10 of Pentacles, the timing on that is 10 years. You know what I mean? On the long side, 10 months to 10 years. So if you have been in this for a decade, right? You're committed. And that's the problem, right? Is now that everything is done, you're like, how do I walk away from something, jobs, relationships, family, friends, whatever, something that I've been in for 10 years. So definitely some deep stuff happening for my Virgos. So this is your guidance. It is the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit really wants you to know that this is an opportunity, right? You are being given an opportunity, and really it's a golden opportunity towards whatever it is that you want, right? Towards another 10 of Pentacles, right? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. You're really getting the opportunity to find out what your 10 of Pentacles is now. You know what I mean? Now that you've completed this. That being said, Spirit says bring it into the world, right? What do you need to do to make this happen? With this Empress, this is a very beautiful, loving, creative energy, and it's about birthing things into your reality. And so that's what Spirit is saying, right? Take the new opportunity and bring it, right? Do what you need to do to make things happen. So Virgo, this is a very deep message for someone today. So I hope that you got something out of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.